What's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome to the aftermath. Today, I will be carving a pumpkin. Why have I I've never carved a pumpkin over here, and I think the last time I carved a pumpkin, well, I don't really remember what was going on there. But I do remember one thing, you cut it a slant so your top don't fall in. I have 3 knives, which I forgot what brand they are. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take this big one, and we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna, I'm not even gonna, oh my God, I'm going in. Okay, we're going to a slant. We're going to a slant. We're not gonna point it at ourselves. We're not pointing it at ourselves. Okay? Whew. Go. Okay. Well, I might have to get, hold on. I might have to get up for this one. Okay. Okay. I can't get it out. Ugh. I never, ever thought that this would have happened. Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll use a smaller one, and we'll just meet it in the middle. We're gonna go right here. We'll just go right there. There you go. There we go. This one's coming in and out a lot better. Okay, I know I'm not that weak. Okay, maybe you need a smaller knife. That's probably what it is. Maybe if I just put a line around it. Ooh, that smells good. I'm gonna go inside. Ugh! It's not moving anywhere. Am I the only one does anybody else have this issue? What's happening? Now I can't get this one out? Oh, okay. I'm trying not to call for my husband. Trying not to call for him. But it looks like we might have to do it! Hey, babe. Can you please come help me cut the top off? Thank you. Look at how many knives are in this pumpkin. Do you know why? Because every time I put a knife in, it won't let me take it out. Look at the... Okay, so... Okay, he's getting it. That's so nice of him. I'll definitely scoop. I can scoop for sure. Oh, no.
Okay, I want to see you pop it.
Okay, let's see. Let's pop it. Thank you. Oh, here we go.
You gonna keep the seeds?
Oh yeah. Want to know a fun fact?
Oh.
Eating raw pumpkin seeds can give you E. coli or salmonella poisoning.
A word?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Thank you. You're welcome. Here we go. Loop-de-loo. I'm going to be removing all of this. We're making a bit of a mess. Okay, hold on. I do have a trash can right here, but I should probably have maybe 6 dotted around me to catch the remnants. Huh? I'd like a nice clean. There we go. Don't cut. Everybody always says, Brandy, stop cutting towards you. You're right. I'm cutting towards myself again. I forgot. Puckers. I'm pucked up. Puckers pucked me up. That is a perfect top hat. Let's get all this stuff out of here. To assist me, I will be getting this big scoopy-doopy thing. Whoa, there's a book in here. I will be free-handing. This has tools. This actually might have been, was this easier to cut? Yes, it is. That's funny. All right, we don't need you, and we don't need you. Goodbye. We're gonna be scooping it out. Ooh, this is a nice scoop. This is very satisfying. It's scooping it so nice. I want you to see. Edges right here are really grabbing it like hair. Whoa. Halloween, I'm going to be handing out candy for the first time ever. I've tried to hand out candy before, but I've always been, doing something else. So this time I'm going to be handing out candy, and the neighborhood looks so decorated. So I think we're going to have a really great turn up. The house that we were living in for the last 10 years, we barely got any trick-or-treaters. I bought candy one time, loads of it, and I was so excited, and nothing happened. Except for I got to keep it, so actually something did happen, and it was really, really cool. Scrape, scrape, scrape. Scrape, scrape, scrape. Scrape my pumpkin. Da-da-da-da-da-da. My brother Randy, he hates the feeling of pumpkin. He would cry if you get pumpkin on him. Sorry, that's not funny. It's a sensory thing. I understand. But still, it was funny. Look, let me tell you something. Randy's my everything, okay? I don't want him to be tortured. He tortured me though too. You know what he did? Since it's Halloween, you know what my brother Randy did, which by the way, he just had his birthday, turned 35. Happy birthday, bro! Happy birthday! Anyways, when we were little, he took a black widow and he put it underneath my pillow, thinking that the fangs would sink into my neck. That's what he said. That's okay. Hey, listen, I don't want you to think that he's all bad, because we were playing tag one time. We're running around living in this trailer home, and this huge saguaro cactus in the front, and I pushed him and I pushed him into it. I didn't know that the consequences could have ended up of us going into the hospital. I didn't know that was gonna happen. I had no idea. He stuck to that thing like it was Velcro, and he was wearing like he was wearing a Velcro shirt. That's not funny. That's not funny. Don't do that, okay? Saguaro cactus have very big needles. Girthy. Very girthy. I'm sorry, Randy. Hey, one time he did something to himself. You know sticky thorn bushes? There was this big wash, okay? And we were playing hide and seek. It was me, my brother Nikki, and my brother Randy. We were playing in like this canyon-like area in Reno. Now, we were usually hiding behind rocks and stuff, but there was a wash, and it was filled with these sticker bushes. I mean, these bushes had thorns all over them. It was my turn to find people, and I go to count, and I just hear this scream. Both Nikki and I run to Randy. He has jumped. He thought that it would be a good idea to hide himself in the bushes in the wash, but he didn't think about the thorns that happened, and he was just sitting on top of it. I've never seen him have that look on his face. I never have seen him have that look on his face again. It was a look of, I messed up, don't know how to get out of this, should we call a fire department? I was laughing so hard, you guys. I was laughing so hard, the tears were streaming down. Every time he tried to get out, he would sink a little bit more down. And I think he was crying. I think he was crying. Oh, I feel bad. That's okay, he survived. I said I was gonna keep the pumpkin seeds, and I'm throwing them all away. While we're on the topics of brothers and sibling stuff, Nikki, my youngest brother, we used to ride our bikes on these trails, and there was this giant mountain, and you ride your bike down it, and it goes so fast. And so I told you, Nikki. Yeah, yeah, okay, it's been years, but right now I'm like, no, but sorry, I can get my serious face on. I told you not to go. Our bikes were from yard sales, and one of them, the brakes didn't work very well. Whose brakes were that? That was Nikki's brakes. Remember that, Nikki? Yeah, me, him, and Randy are up there. Randy goes first, and you go fast. I mean, the adrenaline is full. Oh, it is. The adrenaline is so unmatched. It's probably not as big as I'm making it sound. I'm kind of a little bit scared of stuff, so I don't know. Before I go, I made sure to remind my little brother Nikki not to go until I'm out of the way, because you don't have any brakes and the boulder is gonna stop you. Isn't that so funny? I'm like, wait till I'm out of the way so you don't hurt me, okay? But you're gonna run into a giant rock. I love him so much. Like, I really do. They're my babies. So I go, but check this out. As I'm going, I'm getting to the part where you're supposed to start slowing down. Guess what happens? My brakes go out. Guess who gets stopped by a boulder? This guy right here. It's just loosey-goosey. You know what I'm talking about, huh? You been there? Who's been there? Who has been there? I'm like, oh, flip. And so I start thankfully I had sneakers on, but I start putting my heel of my shoe on the ground, and it is I don't know how fast I was going. I slam into the boulder, okay? This hurt so bad. I don't even have time to get up and process what happened until my brother Nicky comes slamming into my back. I said, don't start. Not only did he not wait for me to get out of the way, but he watched me crash and then just crash. I was the one that stopped him. Now, if he would have listened to me, things would have been a lot easier for me. You ever get the wind knocked out of you? That's basically what happened to me. The handles hit my chest. I was like on the ground, and then I could hear this fast, and I could hear my brother Nicky going, I'm sorry. And then just collision. Oh, it was a bad one. There were so many kids there, and they were just waiting and watching, and I was like, oh, geez Louise. I had a tough exterior. I didn't want to cry in front of anybody, blah-de-dee. And I cried. And I'm sorry, please forgive me, but I did raise my voice when that happened. Can you blame me? I mean, come on. Randy, everybody was laughing. It was hilarious. I was in shambles. It was horrible. I'm like, you know what? I'm done. I want to go home. I'm finished. This is it. I'm finished. I'm going home. I was so upset, but I wasn't mad or anything. I was just in pain, and I was also worried that my back was broken. Okay, so where are we gonna put this face at, guys? Whoa. Because of the condition I am in, I'm just gonna go with a plain old jack-o'-lantern. Face will be right here. This is a nice flat surface. What you want to do is you want to find yourself a nice flat surface. Stop rubbing up on this pumpkin. It's and stain your freaking clothes. All right, so I'm going to be doing an eyeball here. I'm going to be doing an eyeball here. I'm going to be doing a nose right here. I'm going to be doing a mouth right here. We're going to go in. Yes. We're about to have one eyeball. Congratulations. We have an eyeball out. Oh, right there. It's an eyeball. It's out. It's out. It's out. It's out. It's out. It's been such a long time since I've carved a pumpkin because I don't know why. Oh, yeah. My arms have been messed up. Oh, geez. I hope I don't give myself a flare-up. Probably gonna. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our second eyeball out. Ooey gooey. This looks like a piece of pie. Nope, don't do that. Oh, that doesn't look bad. Instead of doing a triangle nose, I'm actually gonna try to do a circle nose. Or, no, I'm gonna do an upside down. I'll do an upside down triangle. Perfect. Here we go. Pop it out. There we go. Check that out. So I did kind of like a longer thing. Ooh, sick, right? Thank you. Now, the mouth. The mouth. What shall we do with the mouth? Okay. Oh no. I'm feeling hurting. What? Okay, here's the mouth, everybody. Duct tape. You can use duct tape for everything. We need a stage. Oh, what do you guys think? Oh, shoot. Should have had it like that the whole time. That's pretty funny. Let's make sure that the top still fits. And, oh. Okay. Why isn't the top fitting anymore? Oh, there we go. Okay, so the top does still fit. Now, we need a candle. Hey, it's okay, dude. You belong to me now. All right, so I need to tell you something. Usually you need to use a tea light. What is a tea light? Those are small little tiny lights, okay? Thank you for asking. This is all I have. It's so long. I know. It's a little long, so obviously we're gonna cut it. I don't know how it's gonna sit up though. Oh, yes I do. Get out of here. I'm a freaking problem solver. It's a nunchuck. Oh. All right, we're going in. And we are indeed sitting up, but we are indeed way too long. I'm gonna say about that much, okay? We ain't playing around. All right, guys, here we go. Oh, this is like turning the Christmas lights on. Grow, little flame, grow. You can see it. Look at the light. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love. Oh, it fell. I love you to the moon and back. And until next time. Mwah.